I'm just a prairie boy, never meant none no harm. Spend my days making wages out on the Martin's
On the
farm.
homestead. We were all tough years. Nothing to eat, no wood. Had a bit of coal once in a while. Stayed in them houses for shiplaps, guitar paper, but so old as cold could do.
It's so damn cold out here, will cut you half in two. I ain't kidding now, my old plow is frozen to my mule. I've been living off ice cold rainbow stew.
In Smithers and Telqua, there was a station called Tatlow, but it had been abandoned. There was nobody there. It was open, and this was in March. So when they stopped, they told us we had to get off there because this is somewhere supposed to meet us. So we gets off, they goes back, and we had a big trunk and some other stuff. They just pulled it off in about 30 inches of snow and let it drop on the ground. So train left. We looked around, well, what we're going to do? There's nothing here, and there's...
They call me a drifter, they say I'm no good, I'll never amount to a thing. Well, I may be a drifter and I may be no good, there's joy in this song that I sing. Saddle tramp, I'm as free as the breeze, and I ride where I please. Saddle tramp. At night I will rest neath a blanket of blue, doubt if I ever will change. I might even dream of a lady I knew, might even whisper her name. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm...
Oh, I met her when we first went up to north. My dad was working at this mill, and we used to, well, after Mom come up to her, we milked for 4 or 5 cows, and she made butter and that, and we used to take it down to that mill. And my wife's, that'd be aunt and mother, were cooking, and here was this girl there.
Gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful.
I remember Daddy's hands folded silently in prayer, and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I'll always remember the love in Daddy's hand. Grandpa, tell me about the good old
days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may? Is promise really something people kept, not just something they would say? Families really bow their heads to pray, daddies really never go away. Oh, oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Grandpa, everything is changing fast. We call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa,
I think probably farming was most interesting. I mean, you did everything you didn't. Well, you were in a hurry, but not like pushed. I mean, logging, you're always pushing, get more and more and more daily. But like with farming, it's just farming. And
I was only 3, sitting on his knee, hearing all those tales he'd tell about the good old days when he'd ride the range and blaze those rugged trails. He let me steer the tractor when he'd plow, raising cattle, and his family made him proud. He was the last real cowboy. He tamed the land with his own 2 hands, like his granddaddy had done. He loved his wife and the simple life of working with his sons. He was up at dawn with his Stetson on. He didn't stop to rest till the sun went down. He built a legacy, the last of a dying breed. He was the last real cowboy.
My old friend, I recall the times we had hanging on my wall. I wouldn't trade them for gold, 'cause they laugh and they cry me, they somehow sanctify me. The woven in the stories I have told and tell again. My old friend, I apologize.
I had a little English car. There wasn't too many younger guys had cars, So I'd pile everybody, all I could get in that little car, which was usually me and about 5 others, or single. Of course, it would fill it right up, and just a little trunk, and of course you had the balls and bats and everything in there.
And time gets thin, my old friend. Don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. this song's for you. 'Cause a few simple verses was the least that I could do to tell the world that you were here. 'Cause the love and the laughter will live on long after all of the sadness and the tears. We'll meet again, my old friend.
Older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
It ain't right, but if you gotta be there, I hope you hit those gold streets on two wheels. Hope your mansion in the sky's got a 10-acre field with some mud and some hubs you can lock in. Make some thunder, make 'em wonder how you got in. How'd you beer, how'd you clear from a man upstairs? Crank it loud, hold it down till I get there. And when I do, I hope you got some new stories to tell. Till then, give heaven some hell. Oh yeah, when you raise your hand, I'm singing just as I am. Man, it ain't right, man, it ain't fair. I'll see you again, but till then, give heaven some hell.
Well, anyway, somehow a pillow got going, flying around, and it got tore on a nail or something. When you open your mouth, you'll be choking, you get a feather. You laugh. That morning, next morning, that looked like a chicken house, didn't it?